From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You that really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Yeah, somebody got a boy, I mean. Hey, somebody got a boy, I take a G.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180, Cornell.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
180, 11. Hey, let's go.
From the gun, Goff. And the Browns get there and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Go, 12, let's go. We go, 76.
4th down, Goff throwing. Downfield, and Tislam has it. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. defense has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Catch made left side by Judy. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Okay. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Cuts right. Past the 25. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And they steal it back. On the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
That's complete to Tillman outright. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready up.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 sight, 19 sight. 60 back. catch. Warriors 70.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Go, 80.
1st down throw from Goff. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Black 20. DC. Harbaugh. Jester. Hey, lift.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Another one caught by St. Brown. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
70 Rangers, got Cowboy 80. 19 left.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14, Lions 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Here's Goff. And this one is launched downfield. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
3rd and short here, Sanders. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Mustang 19.
They'll go. It's Sanders. That one's caught by Tillman. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle man back at the 47-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors started it. Go.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
3rd and long for him here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cowboy 80.
Here's the snap on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
5. Tonight. 180.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Hey, 76. 12. What's that?
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's completed right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1979 Broncos. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Cut for big yards on the right side. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Into traffic. Complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go! Mustang 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
Throwing from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down run from Judkins. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? Set, Buffalo 18.
Now Sanders. Cut out left. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Seven Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Okay, ready?
24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
11, ready? Not 18 Rattler.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Judkins out the middle. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
McNeil on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Down. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Another game to Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations to the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Shotgun snap here to go. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's complete to Slaw. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. First and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Go. 5, 5, 5. Black 20. Hey, kill. What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Goff on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
79 Broncos.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Dose of the hurry up here.
47-yard line. It's a pickup of
2nd down carry for Sampson. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Let's go now.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
3rd and long.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Go! Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He's inside the 10. A great play does not get the 1st down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. Final. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Judkins. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
14. 180.
Play action here with Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180. Hey, kill. 2 for 66. Value 3. What's up?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Louis. Like 20. 5. Turtles.
Throw here, 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about a safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
It is Kupp, left side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here's Sanders now. It's on the end route. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
19. 70 Rangers. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his back complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. A gain of
Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
19, Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Throws caught. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and
18,
goal.
Pioneers.
Now Sanders. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Sampson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Browns up by 4.